last part, his heart raced as he realized he couldn't escape. The door to the elevator had vanished. Jack had been drawn into something far darker than he had ever imagined. What was happening to him? Why had he been brought here? Now in the part 2, Jack's heart pounded in his chest as he tried to understand what was happening. The mirror seemed to pull him deeper into its reflection. He turned around only to find a dark, shapeless figure standing in the shadows. Its face was indistinct, like a fog that moved and shifted. The figure whispered, "You are now part of the 13th floor, but there's a way out if you're willing to pay the price." Jack, trembling with fear, stammered, "What price?" The figure's voice was cold, its tone chilling. "Your place in the real world. Someone else must take your place here."